we used to know how to disagree. Like at work, if there's a problem, you and your coworker will argue back and forth sometimes about how to fix it. But you both are still trying to get to the same end goal. You want the system running again. So the argument isn't about whether to fix it, it's about how to fix it. And that's how politics used to work. We all wanted the same thing, a stronger, fairer country, even if we fought over the path to get there. But somewhere along the line, the end goal stopped being shared. It stopped being us. Now it's about scoring points, winning arguments, and humiliating the other side because they're the enemy. And that's the problem. Everyone's shouting about freedom, but nobody's talking about responsibility. We've built a culture where the loudest person in the room is mistaken for being the strongest. When outrage gets more attention than ideas, where power isn't about service anymore, it's all just spectacle. There's a scene in a movie about the fight for Scottish independence. You probably know it. The guy with the kilt and the painted blue face screaming about freedom on a horse. But the line that stuck with me a lot in that movie didn't really come from him, it came from another character. The father of a man, Robert the Bruce, who would become king. He tells his son that the ability to compromise is exactly what makes a man noble. Now, that story is, in that story, it's said like a warning, like a lesson in political survival. But I think he had it half right, because real compromise, not surrender, not silence, but the kind rooted in respect and principle, that's not weakness. Now, I'm going to do another video on compromise too, because it's another side of a coin. But that's strength with discipline, though. It's what keeps nations from tearing themselves apart while everyone's too busy trying to prove that they're right. Now, that's the difference between rebellion and leadership. One fights for control while the other fights for balance. That's what I wish our politics could remember, that compromise is not the enemy of conviction. It's the proof of it. Because when you can stand firm in your values and still find common ground, that's not giving up. That's growing up. That's the kind of maturity that this country was built upon. The kind our founders argued, bled, and wrote about when they designed a system that was meant to force us to listen to one another. We've just forgotten how to use it. Think about it.